two, a 1, 2, a 3, 4.
Everybody.
Good evening or good morning, depending on where you are in the world. How are you?
It's good to have your company tonight.
Let's go and see who we've got.
Let's see who we've got.
Put the camera too far away for me to see it.
I can read some names.
Can you?
I see
Leanne's
Leanne.
there. Hey, Leanne.
It was too far for me to see because I'm
Way
that
back
bit
there.
further back
We need
from you.
an iPad, don't we?
I don't know. An iPad? Hello to Leanne and Robin and Asuk And Robin is saying, hello, Cath, Jay and Josh. Trish sends her apologies. She's singing with Coochie Choir this evening. Oh, well, that's lovely. Trish, sending you our greetings and to all at Coochie Choir as well. Marshall, hello, Marshall. How are you? Steph Underwood. Hello, Steph.
Evening, Steph.
Great to have you. Is this your first couple with Cath and Jay? Live stream wise, anyway. This is our 18th.
18 in a row.
That's
pretty good going.
Yeah, that's right. There's been a few weeks where I've thought, oh my gosh, I've had a lot on this week. Can we have the week off from doing one of these? Because although we've tried to keep it as casual and relaxed as possible, it does still require some preparation, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's the publicity side of it, making sure that people know that we're doing it, and then we practice. We do practice together, especially since Joshua is a new bass player and a new musician in general, and he's just learning these songs through doing the live streams, really. So we need to have practice time as well.
Well, I learn them because of the live streams. I learn them for the live streams, and then we only practice them for the live streams.
Exactly.
I usually learn them on the day of the live stream.
It makes us practice. As people, as a family that has some ADHD in there, it's the urgency that makes us show up.
But we'll be having some gigs coming up, so we really do need to get a couple of sets together. And
we're getting there.
We're actually building that up. We're actually building it, especially since Joshua is really just a novice. So easing him into it as quickly and as gently as we can at the same time. So.
Aisuk saying, hi everyone, what a beautiful evening and such amazing entertainment. Oh, thank you, Aisuk. And say hello to Uli, your lovely Uli from us. Kay Morris is here as well. Hey, Kay.
Hey,
Is Chris with you too? Good to have you. And Leanne says, I forgot to include Josh in my greetings. Sorry, Josh, that's okay, Leanne.
And hello, my cousin Hillary in the UK.
Hello, cousin Hillary Turner. First cousin.
My cousin too?
Second cousin.
Yeah.
Your second cousin, I think.
I don't know whether she's even seen you, Josh.
Hi, I'm your cousin.
I think you saw Hillary, I think you saw Josh when he was a baby.
He's grown a little bit.
He has grown up a lot.
Mildly.
Oh, and you're getting some compliments from Aisuk, Josh, for your pants.
Oh, thank you.
Aisuk
They were
likes
$6.
They were $6 at Choices, was it?
Choice.
They're very comfortable though.
And Julie Vandermeer is here.
Hey,
Hi,
Julie.
Julie.
All right.
Tonight's a special night because I'll come back.
Stay there.
Tonight's a special night because we're launching. Well, for a few reasons, but we're launching our latest single from the EP, which is Dance Hall Days. Very lovely song. Jay's going to share a little bit of the story for those of you who might not have heard the story before. Josh is going to play it with us as well. We've been working on his part. Also, on Sunday, this is another exciting thing. Every Sunday for the last 2 Sundays, and this will be the 3rd one, we've released on YouTube a new video of Solid Rock. So the first Sunday was 18th of May, I think, and we had Freedom Train's version of Solid Rock come out on YouTube on the Freedom Train channel, and then last Sunday we had the big sing on the Ballon version of Solid Rock with 130 people singing and dancing. We had First Nations dance troops performing with us. It was just incredible. That came out last Sunday on our YouTube channel, and this Sunday also on our YouTube channel we've got our little duo version of Solid Rock. So we will sing that for you tonight. Joshua was the camera person for that Solid Rock, so he's not in that one. But
he's going to be in it tonight.
He'll be in it tonight when we do it. Hello to Christy Galois. Good evening.
Evening, Christy. We went down the bug on Tuesday. We missed you.
We missed you. Christy was unwell and couldn't get out of bed. I hope you're feeling better now, Christy. Mwah, mwah. Claire says, hi all, few finally made it. The child I'm currently taking to school decided to run very late. Oh dear, all that school run stuff. We avoided that with Joshua.
We did, thank goodness.
Because he was homeschooled, but oh my gosh, getting off to school in the morning, that is hard. Kay Morris says that Chris is on his way home now from doing some errands, and Hillary said, hello, and Julie said, good evening all. So hello in the UK to Hillary and to Claire. I think we haven't got anyone else international right at this moment, but we might get later. All right, so let's move on. We're going to sing a song that is in acknowledgement of country. we are aware and pay our respects. We are aware that we are on Yugambeh country, and we pay our respects to the elders, the First Nations elders of this country and of all nations around Australia, because as we are discovering, this wasn't taught to me when I was at school, but we are discovering that Australia was built on many nations. Colonisation and settlement happened across not one nation, but many, many, many nations. And with each of these nations, there's a different culture. There's a different language. So here, where we live, it's Yugambeh country. And the language to say hello in Yugambeh is Jingari. So we often sing Jingari with our choirs to acknowledge that we are here on Yugambeh country, and to greet each other and say hi, how you doing, in the Yugambeh language. Tonight we're not going to be singing that one, but we're going to be singing a song that's all about living on country, and it's one that we're going to bring out on our... Which single? When are we going to bring it out?
I think
we're bringing it out as a single?
I think.
In September. That's the plan at the moment.
And a video, hopefully.
Oh, and a video, yes, I hope so, with our lovely friend Pascal, who did an incredible job of solid rock to sing on the ballad.
Yep. Pascal's going to be involved in that. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think.
All right.
Anyway, let's give it a go. Are we ready?
Are we ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Living on country, living on country, living on country, living on country. No matter where we stand in this great big land, we're all living on country.
Laying on a tropical beach.
We could be driving down the highway, the long reach,
Could be sitting at a desk in a high
or
rise.
sleeping on a riverbank at low tide. No matter if we travel in the outback, no matter if we're visiting the city, one thing it's true to say, we're all living on country, living on country, living on country, living on country, living on country. No matter where we stand in this great big land, we're all living on country. We could be digging in the bottom of an old mine.
Or at a chimney bar sitting on a fine wine.
We could be stuck in the middle of the traffic.
Or at a college running down what makes the world fair.
No matter if we're dedicated machines or in a shopping mall headed for the movies, one thing it's true to say, we're all living on country, living on country, living on country, living on country, living on country. No matter where we stand in this great big land, we're all living on country. I love this land and all of the people, love the trees and the golden sand, love all the plants and amazing animals, love to remember where it all began. I wanna honor all around me that is sacred. I wanna join a 60,000-year-old song. I wanna be a part of the solution to everything that's ever gone wrong. No matter if I'm climbing up a mountain, no matter if I'm staring out to sea, one thing that's sure and certain, I'll be living on country, living on country, living on country, living on country, living on country. No matter where we stand in this great big land, we're all living on country. Living on country. And of course, it's a country song.
It's a country song, so it's got double meaning there. We are living on the country of the First Nations people, and we must always be mindful of that and respect that, first and foremost. And if you love country music, then you're living on country music. Oh.
Do you fancy talking about living on country? Do you want to talk about
Sorry Day?
people of Palestine, maybe?
Oh, we could do that, yeah. Well, I wanted to talk about Sorry Day. That's this Monday. That's
true.
Kicks off National Reconciliation
It does.
Week.
It kicks off National Reconciliation. That's
Yeah.
true. 26th. Yeah. So what did you want to say?
I'm just going to check in with who's arrived. Oh, thank you everybody for your
Applause. And hearts. We love to see the hearts.
And the hearts. The hearts are the best because we can't hear the applause, but when we see the hearts, it's sort of like a visual symbol of the applause that we can't hear. Thank you. Oh, and we're getting some emojis and things that are showing applause, so that's a visual as well. Thank you. Christy says she is recovering slowly. Oh my gosh, I'm glad to hear it, but not nice to be sick at all. And Paul Morwood is here. Hello, Paul. He says, hello, Cath, Jay, and Josh, and everybody. Good evening and good morning to you all. I just came back from Gympie, where Philip, my brother, and I celebrated our sister's 73rd birthday.
Wow.
I wasn't sure that I would have made it fighting the traffic. It's good to be here. Oh, I'm glad you got back.
Good to know that you're home on a Friday evening. That's generally a pretty hard job.
Which sister is it?
Traffic.
Tell us which sister is turning 73. That would be nice. Oh, and hello to Martin Jones. How are you, Martin? Good morning to you in the UK.
Yes.
What have you got in store for your day? If it's your morning, tell us what you've got in store for your day. What are your plans? And if it's your evening, maybe you've got some evening plans that you could share with us as well. We love to hear from you, so it's not just all us. Martin says, will you be watching the British Lions in Australia this year? I'm not really a sports fan, I have to admit. I occasionally get into sport if there's something.
We don't have a sports channel either, so we don't really watch it. We don't have normal television because I just
But we could
hate
watch
the
it
adverts.
somewhere.
I can't stand that, so I'd rather just. So I think we just end up with Netflix. But I mean, the way things are going over in America, maybe Netflix is going to be the next for a chop. But anyway, we shall see.
So, it's Ruth's birthday. Shall we sing happy birthday to Ruth?
We can do.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ruth. Happy birthday to you.
We always do happy birthday.
We always sing it in F for some reason.
Yeah, I don't quite.
Because it's
I haven't learned Happy Birthday before, so I was just pretending.
Yes.
You did a really good job of faking it.
pretending?
Yes, you
He's a good
did.
mime
Well done.
artist.
Happy birthday to your sister. All right, so we're going to sing No Words. But before that, I just wanted to mention that National Reconciliation Week in Australia is next week, and it starts with National Sorry Day on the 26th on Monday, and National Sorry Day is all about the apology to the stolen generations, the many, many generations of Indigenous children that were taken away from their families and put in institutions and put into foster homes. And it was a dreadful, absolutely dreadful policy, and it resounds through the families to this very day. Inhumane policy. They say, it was well-intentioned, but it was incredibly misguided and totally based in racism. And trying to wipe out a culture.
Which is what's happening in
Palestine as well,
so this is
right now.
interesting thing that is happening in Australia. Trumpism is coming to Australia because universities have been told to stop any kind of student activity, protest activity, and teachers have been told their jobs are in danger if they actually take part in any kind of protest activity. What the hell they think they're doing by doing that, I have no idea. We should not be supporting people like Trump and Netanyahu in their genocidal activities. We should be opposing that. Australia is very, very, very slow to the table in putting sanctions against Israel, and we should be doing all of the activism that we possibly can to shift Albanese towards doing something. The European countries are gradually, creakingly threatening sanctions. I don't know why they're not doing it right now. How much evidence do they need? But anyway, universities in America are all clamping down on activism and on protest, and now our government is expecting our universities to do it here. Shame on you.
We need to all be very vigilant of our democracy. We cannot take it for granted. There's been artists who've been punished. There's twice, yes. two artists in Queensland this year already who have been punished, and organisations who support those artists who've been punished just for speaking out against genocide. And surely that's what we all should be doing.
Heard of artists whose record companies have cancelled their contracts because they have mentioned supporting Palestine and opposing genocide. The great thing about us is that we have our own record company. Nobody's going to terminate
We haven't got a manager. We have
our own way of disseminating our songs and our music, and we will not stop talking out and speaking out as long as we possibly can until something is done.
Even if we did have those things, we would still speak out, and we would lose those things. We would lose those things at the cost of keeping our humanity. Yes. That's what we want to do. We never want to sell out our humanity. Susan's saying, Sue, I thought we were a democracy. Yeah, we thought that too. Hello to Chris Morris, who's here now.
Hey, Chris.
Julie said breathtaking. Thank you, Julie V. Christy's giving us some love heart emojis. Chris is giving us a U and a fire symbol. Thank you. Sue said, I love this song. Paul sent us kisses and other nice emojis. It's good to have you, Sue, by the way. And we have another Sue. We've got Sue Welwer and Sue Treadgold. Good to have you both. And Dom is here. Hello, Dom.
Evening, Dom.
Thank you for your compliments. Dom said, ha, 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 love the honesty with faking happy birthday, Josh. And Paul said, great pretender, Josh, you did well.
We'll teach you how to do it for next time.
We'll give him some warning of happy birthday next time. Jan Breeze in the UK says, we'll say good morning to Jan.
We always say good morning. Morning, Jan.
Let us know what your plans are for your day. Thank you, Dominique, for complimenting my well-communicated intro. Thank you.
Hey, Hillary's watching.
Hillary's here too.
Why isn't Nigel watching?
Well, maybe Nigel is. Nigel is Hillary's brother and also our first cousin.
Maybe.
All right, so what are we doing next,
I reckon
chaps?
we should, talking about democracy and...
yes.
We should do
Get him out.
Our Trump, anti-Trump
Yeah.
song.
The other thing that we are doing tonight, because it's a single release day, is we're playing all of our singles. We've released 4 singles this year.
So far.
Millard Pop-Top, No Words, this song, Get Him Out, and Today Dance Hall Day. So we're doing all of them.
Your pick was on...
Oh, is this your pick?
Yes.
Yay!
Well, that's where it went.
Pick your
Thank
pick.
you.
Pick your pick.
All right.
Don't pick your shovel.
It's a sushi. No, not here.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that is exactly, but it's very smart.
It's cute.
It is. All right, let's do this.
Here we go. Breathing in.
Oh, America, what have you done? Oh, what have you done? Get him out, you can't afford to wait. Get him it's all too late. Get him out, get him out. Every day he does something worse. Get him out, get him out. He's Robin Hood in reverse, because he steals from the poor and gives to the rich to keep himself in power. This lying, racist misogynist thinks that he's the man of the hour. His ego is as big as a mountain, and his ambition is to rule us all. With his money and his weapons and his bullying ways, time for Humpty Dumpty to fall. Get him out, get him out. You can't afford to wait. Get him out, get him out. Before it's all too late. Get him out, get him out. 'Cause every day he does something worse. Get him out, get him out. He's Robin Hood in reverse. Now he's taking down your constitution, and he thinks that he's above the law. Oh, get him out now before you discover you can't get him out at all. And who the hell is Elon Musk? Nobody elected him. He's just the world's richest fascist, bankrolling Trump's every sin. Get him out, get him out. You can't afford to wait. Get him out, get him out. Before it's all too late. Get him out, get him out. 'Cause every day he does something worse. Get him out, get him out. He's Robin Hood in reverse. Now Trump doesn't care about people. He destroys them with a flick of his pen. And holding your neighbors to ransom won't make your country great again. Well, it looks like the Russians had more than a hand in getting him over the line, because he acts like Putin is his best friend. Oh, he must be out of his mind. Get him out, get him out. You can't afford to wait. Get him out, get him out. Before it's all too late. Get him out, get him out. 'Cause every day he does something worse. Get him out, get him out. He's Robin Hood in reverse. 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 Get him out. Get him out.
Not bad, Josh. You haven't played that for a couple of weeks.
No.
I really enjoyed it. It's such a fun song to play.
It is a fun song to play.
It's funny when it's such a serious subject and it's such an urgent topic,
Yeah.
but we're having fun singing it. Great trousers, Josh, says Paul. Looking cool. They really suit you.
Yeah.
Where you get those? From Choice.
From Choice.
Paul's going to rush off to Choice now. He's going to get a pair of those trousers.
They have a bunch of different patterns, but they're very comfy. Very cheap. So.
Jay is a beautiful bald man, says Chris. He is.
Back at you, Chris.
I agree. So are you. Yay for beautiful bald man, huh? Jan says, good morning.
Don't think about it as losing hair, Chris. Think about it as gaining face.
Actually, gaining shininess.
Yeah.
Because I can see the light reflecting.
Yeah, I know. Luckily,
He can pick up signals from Mars.
I do.
With it.
If I get
And
a green
also
light.
any incoming metal beams. As you have.
Yes, I have collected a couple of metal beams. That's true.
Chris says, "Oh, there you go. After ye mum moved, they appeared. Love them. I need a pair. What op shop and styles like that?"
Oh,
Left.
it's not an op shop, it's Choice.
Choice.
Are a
They
cheap
sell.
shop.
They just basically sell a bunch of really cheap stuff. But I
Cheap
do like.
stuff from China before
I
the
do get most
tariffs.
of my stuff from op shops.
It's true.
Jay, Josh does love op shopping, don't you? There's
I
a
do.
really good Lifeline near us that our friend Anne works at, Anne Wallace. They have some fantastic
But all the good
things.
stuff's out of my size.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So Jan Breeze is saying, morning Cath, Jay and Josh, love your song No Words, listening while cleaning the bathroom, enjoying the distraction. Oh, when you're cleaning the bathroom, you've got to have something. Thank you for your compliment.
We've got a big blind in our second bedroom to clean tomorrow because we have our wonderful guest Toby coming on Sunday, and we don't want him breathing in all the dust off this thing. But it's huge, and it takes like 2.5 hours to clean it. So that's my.
I think I might start on it tonight after this if I've got any energy left. Oh, all right. So what is next? Oh, hello from our Canberra cousins from Jay's Smith side, Kathleen and Andrew.
Evening.
Hello. Good evening.
To see you. Well, you're just in time for our new single release.
Dominique is saying Josh's pants need a whole new thread. We have much discussion in this group. It seems. I knew that Joshua's pants would spark some conversation. I said to him, because you bought them you bought them just as like around the house pajama pants almost. And I said, you need to wear them in the live stream tonight because they're show pants. They're show pants. All right,
you
so
can't see them, but
I'm going to get out of the way so you can see the pants. Get out of the way of these
show pants, that's right. All right, this is our new single being released today on blueshamrock.com, and it'll be on Spotify in a couple of weeks.
Blue Shamrock Music.
Blue Shamrock Music, you can do downloads and you can stream it from there. We get money from Blue Shamrock, getting shares and streams and goodness knows what else.
They don't do streams on Blue Shamrock Music. They only do downloads. But you can download in two formats. You can download as an MP3, which is a bit cheaper, or as a wave, which is a more high quality sound and a little bit expensive. But it's like $1.67 for the MP3 and $2 something for the wave. Yeah. So very affordable to download a good quality or the MP3 quality of the singles. So we've got 4 singles out. We've got Millard Pop-Top, we've got No Words, all out on Blue Shamrock. Get Him Out is out on Blue Shamrock, and now this one today.
Yeah.
So please go and download the single. It will really help us as independent artists.
So
the story behind the song, Jay. Do you want to do a quick version?
I from time to time I go out and I do rock and roll gigs at aged care centres, and this particular occasion I always do hits from the 50s and 60s. And on this particular occasion, I remember I had a lot of people up dancing, and quite often you'll find that people will come up at the end and chat away to you about what the songs meant to them and how what the things that they were doing when a particular song came out, which is just fantastic.
Short version?
The short version is that one of the people at one of these aged care centres actually was standing at the back, and I noticed she was on crutches, and tears were streaming down her face, and I thought, oh, this is it's not really working for her today. But when she came up at the end, she said that she knew every song that I'd sung, and every one of them had a memory for her with her husband, because they had met at a town hall dance back in the very late 1950s. And he was a really good rock and roll dancer, and he always used to show all the girls the kind of moves, the latest moves that he'd found, and he would teach them how to do them. But she caught his eye, and they fell in love, got married, and they had 3 gorgeous daughters through their marriage. They had always danced at every possible social occasion, in the dance halls, sometimes at cruises, and if they weren't going anywhere, they would dance at home. And it was just such a lovely story, but she lost him to Alzheimer's in his very early 60s, and she's ended up in a care home on her own. So she said that every one of those songs reminded her of that. So when I got home, I just thought about their love story and wrote this song. And I went back there for at least a year after that. Every month I would do a gig there, and I never saw her again, so she never knew that I wrote this song for her. Anyway, this is for Olivia. It's called Dance Hall Days.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, a shoot-dee-doo.
circle of his arms, dance all day. Down a lonely highway's journey. Every time the music plays, she sheds a tear that says she's remembering those dance hall days. Sing the last dance for me. Sing the last dance for me. Dance Hall Days for Olivia.
Dance Holidays by Mr. J-Turner! Released as a single! And I don't know if anybody's noticed, because Joshua's pants were taking all the focus, but we did also bring in our little jukebox from Billy Bucket, from the set of Billy Bucket. And
More
we-
Dance Hall
We
Days.
put it here in honour of Dance Hall Days.
Yeah. And he still lights up. It's amazing. He's been in the garage for about 5 years.
Or more,
Probably longer.
a decade, I think.
Oh yeah, 11
We
years.
got that in 2013, that for the
12
2013
years
production of Billy Bucket. So it's been in the garage for 12 years. Oh, thank you, Dom. Dom says, the three of you jamming on this track is just bloody wholesome. And then she's done some teary-eyed emojis. Love
Thank
it.
you, Dom.
Thank you. Actually, I felt exactly the same way whilst we were jamming just then. It was really... This is the good stuff. And Joshua said something to us that we rehearsed a bit yesterday. And what did he say? You said... We said something like, it's a dream come true for us to have you playing with us, Joshua. And it just makes us feel so happy. And what did you say?
I said, if I remember correctly, I really love your music, and it's a dream come true to play with you guys, because when you love something and then you manage to come in and then you can add something to it, it's really a dream. I
And
guess.
you do. You add a real lovely depth to the whole thing, and it, it's a real great addition. So,
Yeah,
thank
and
you.
yeah,
so
just
much.
to spend more time with you as well. That's
That's
such
right.
a joy.
We force him to play with us just to spend more time with him. Really.
Because as our children get older, of course they start having their own lives. They're off and about doing their own thing. So it's really nice to have an activity that we're doing together as a family. It is very wholesome. But it brings us a lot of joy, and we hope that people are enjoying it out there too. Thank you, Paul, for you saying beautiful dance hall days, great song. And Dominique says, stop, you cuties. Christy says, isn't Josh lovely? Yes, he is. And this is not an act for the cameras. He said that off camera yesterday, just while we were rehearsing. So yeah, he is lovely all the time. Beautiful song, says Asuk. Thank you.
Actually, I'm really mean and scary, guys.
Yeah,
Don't trust
he is
that.
really.
He's just putting on this cute persona for the camera. No, he's
Off camera,
adorable.
he's a monster.
Sue Treadgold says, those were the days my husband Jeff and I met at Cloudland and danced with a studio. Ooh, what was your favourite type of dance then, Sue, with your lovely husband Jeff, your beloved and late husband? I know you miss him terribly. So yeah, let us know what dances were your favourite dances when you were dancing at Cloudland back in the day. That's one of the best old Brisbane venues that was demolished in, I think, 1982. I remember being a kid a small kid when it was demolished. Yeah, lots of memories people have of Cloudland in Brisbane. Chris says, like our New Zealand neighbours say, those pants are choice, bro, and happen to be from choice. You are correct, Chris. Very funny. Melanie Hannon says, look at you, groovers. Thank you, Melanie. Good to have you. And good to have Liz as well, Liz Buckman.
Hey, Liz.
Great to see the three of you. It's great to see you too, Liz. Even if we can't see you, we see you. Chris says, you're a fantastic human being, Jay. He is. He is.
Thank you.
We're partial to him. We're partial to this guy. He is
Thankfully,
wonderful.
they put up with me very nicely.
We don't have to put up with you. You're awesome. Superb, Josh, says Sue. Lovely to have you here with your parents, says Paul. Beautiful family, says Sharon. Hello, Sharon OP. Are you up in Toowoomba at the moment? Good to see you here. Claire Boyd says, Dance All Days is a fabulous song. Thank you. Chris Morris says, first thing I noticed was the jukebox.
So he's got an
Good
eye
on
for
you,
detail,
Chris.
Chris.
ADHD, eye for detail. Superpower.
All right, did you want to do Tell Me Doctor?
I don't know whether I'm in the mood for Tell Me Doctor.
No, you're not in the mood for that? Okay.
Okay,
What's the time?
It's a 10-2, we've got 10 minutes.
How many songs are we planning more to do?
Well,
That
we should do this one.
Solid Rock.
Oh, yes, we're going to do Solid Rock. If we do Solid Rock, we won't do Tell Me Doctor.
Well, you said
Can we
that
do
was...
it?
Yeah, do
All
Tell Me
right,
Doctor.
we've got 2 more songs for you then.
So, Cath is putting together gradually
Wait,
her ideas for...
When are we doing
So
Solid
we'll
Rock?
do
Afterwards.
Tell Me Doctor. Even though I wasn't in the mood
Okay.
for it, I'm going to make
You can
myself in
stay
the
there
mood
if
for
you
it.
want, if you can sit there without...
No,
you're gonna step out?
I'll step out of the way so,
All
so
right.
it's got a better view of Mum.
All right, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Maybe we could bring the camera a little bit closer for me as well. I'm not sure how well my voice
Okay.
is reaching across.
All right,
I'll do it.
You'll do it, Josh?
And then we'll
Yeah.
put it back.
Okay.
We'll put it back for.
I think I just knocked it out of tune, I'm not sure. So,
Bass.
yeah.
Oh, that's all right. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll
It's
find
not-
out.
It's not too...
Okay, wait.
Yeah, that's the way. Oh, there she is. Look at that. In all of her glory.
In all of her
A bit more forwards or?
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. Yeah. Okay. So
This way. Here we go. So yes, this is.
I was
song-
interrupted by
Oh,
my beautiful wife, but she's putting this show together to do with Mallory, her brain tumour. And this is one of the songs that came up for her before the project started, but it's probably going to be included in the show. I would say definitely going to be included in the show. And it's going to be a lot of fun, as well as approaching a fairly serious subject and giving information about things, but hopefully in an entertaining way. But anyway, this is Cath's first song from Mallory the Musical, or Mallory the Brain
Musical
Tumour.
conversations with a brain tumour.
There you go, Musical Conversations with the Brain Tumour as a secondary title, because I think that Mallory is a lot more hooky.
It rolls off the tongue.
It does a little bit. But there it goes.
There it goes. Mallory is the name that I gave to the brain tumour that I was diagnosed with in late April of 2022. I had surgery in late July of 2022 to remove part of the tumour and make it small enough to treat with radiotherapy, because it was too large to treat with radiotherapy. It was pushing on my brain stem and making it hard for me to walk in a straight line, for me to swallow, for me to articulate. I still have many, many effects from the brain tumour. That is my new normal. It is dying, however. The radiotherapy that I had in late 2022 is showing that it's been effective in stopping it from growing any further. The last year has shown no growth. First year after the radiation showed a bit of swelling, which happens with radiation. So it wasn't unexpected that it got a bit bigger. Now it's at that same size, and it hasn't gotten any bigger for over a year now. So fingers crossed that it stays stable. And my vision for Mallory is that she shrinks and shrinks and shrinks and shrivels and then pisses away in my bloodstream. That's what I want. I don't want
This is
that
what the
lump in my
hope is.
head
No, we don't want
any longer. But Mallory has taught me many things, and we're going to be exploring the things that having a brain tumour has taught me in the show.
Yeah.
So here we go. Tell me, doctor. my consonants aren't so clear. Why won't you help me, doctor, doctor, and tell me?
Catherine Mundy
Thank you.
from Mallory the Musical.
Mallory, musical
Which will be coming
conversations
up.
with a brain tumour.
Yeah, and we start the development of that in the middle of July, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, we're very grateful to Logan City Council and Arts Queensland for their Regional Arts Development Fund, which is funding the creative development for us to work with our dear friend Julie Robson, who is an amazing theatre maker, and she's going to help us to develop the theatrical heart of the piece.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing a 5-day creative development intensive with her.
Down at the Kingston Butter Factory in the studio down there. So thanks to Logan City Council for their support of that particular project. Okay, Josh, we're going to do our last song.
And I did mean to say that it wasn't just the effects of Mallory, not just being, what did I say? There were, the balance and the numb face and everything after having surgery because of the position of the tumour being on my vestibular cochlear nerve. It's taken away my hearing in this ear.
I think
the surgery took a lot of it, and then the radiotherapy, it just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So I'm pretty well profoundly deaf in one ear now, and that has been a big adjustment for me. And it's not just deafness, it's not just silence, it comes with screaming tinnitus. So I can't hear properly what the world is doing. And I've also got screaming tinnitus on that side. It's so loud that I can't hear my normal tinnitus.
We were thinking of opening the show with the sound of tinnitus, but I don't think we can't actually find any way of recording it. The closest we can get is
something like this.
well, that's very pleasant. I don't think
that's
tinnitus
actually too nice.
It's too nice. Oh, that might be it.
With this?
No, you don't need another note. I think you just
I think we need lots more notes, Jay, because I
think
hear
so?
more than one note.
So it's
really,
kind of
because that's
white
normal
noise.
tinnitus.
Oh, I have a chord. It's
Really?
like hearing a
'Cause
whole chorus of
I-
songs.
from
Normal people get a single note. She gets a chord. Come on.
It's
You're
not
just
a nice
flexing.
chord. It's not a nice chord, and I can't switch it off ever.
No.
That's
That's the great thing about if we open it with it in the show, we can actually switch it off.
Yeah.
But it can't be
feel the
switched
relief.
off inside Catherine's head. But anyway, it doesn't stop her from singing like an angel, playing violin like a banshee, and piano like Carole King. So we've not done too badly out of it. There are a lot of people with those tumours, benign. I don't know why they call them benign, because really they change your life completely.
They're not cancerous, but they're not nice.
They're not nice. They are attacking you just the same. I don't know how many benign things attack you, but anyway. Let's do this one. Solid Rock, our version of this comes out on Sunday evening.
On our YouTube channel.
On our
So
YouTube channel.
Go and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can be notified when our premiere is happening of our version of Solid Rock. Just our little duo version, filmed by Joshua. So it's another family production.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you haven't checked it out yet, go in and sing on the Ballon version of Solid Rock. It rocks.
It rocks.
It rocks.
And we've already had over 1,600 views of it, so that's
and it's
wonderful.
only been out 5 days.
I'm hoping that we're going to get over 2,000 by the time we go in to do a radio interview with ABC on Monday morning.
Yeah.
It's going to be recorded, so we're not quite sure when it's going to be put out.
We'll find out.
We'll find out and let you know. But yes, it's
with Craig and Loretta.
Oh, Craig and Loretta. Okay,
Yeah.
no, they're in
On ABC,
they're
6:12.
kind of early in the morning, so it might come out on Tuesday. Probably does, because you know what? It does.
National Reconciliation Week
starts on the
next Tuesday.
Yeah, so it's probably for that. All right, let's do this.
So much. Let's do Solid Rock. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
light of day. We're talking about a chosen place. You want to sell it in the marketplace. Well, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Just a minute now. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. You're standing on solid rock, standing on sacred ground, living on borrowed time, and the winds of change are blowing down the line. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, right down the line. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Round about the dawn of time, dreaming all began. A proud people came. They were looking for their promised land, running from the heart of darkness, searching for the heart of light. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. It was their paradise. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. They were standing on solid rock, standing on sacred ground, living on borrowed time. But the winds of change were blowing cold that night. They were standing on the shore one day, saw the white sails in the sun. Wasn't long before they felt the sting. White man, white law, white gun. Don't tell me that it's justified. Somewhere, someone lied. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Yeah, someone lied. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. It was genocide. Now you're standing on solid rock, standing on sacred ground, living on borrowed time, and the winds of change blowing down the line. Solid rock, standing on sacred ground, living on borrowed time, and the winds of change blowing down the line. Solid rock, standing on sacred ground, living on borrowed time, and the winds of change blowing down the line. Shane Howard's Solid Rock.
Well done.
Thanks so much for joining us this evening. It's always lovely to play all of these songs to you, and we try to change it up every week so you don't get all the same stuff. We were even going to put something in from my back catalogue tonight, but we discovered
ran out
there
of
wasn't
time.
enough time, so that's all right.
Chris says, let us know when we will tune into ABC Radio. We will let you know for
Yes,
sure.
we will let you know for definite.
Mayhar is here. Hello,
Hey,
Mayhar.
Mayhar.
Mayhar Rundle.
Lovely to have your company.
Mayhar says, wonderful. Look at all the lovely love hearts and
Isn't that wonderful?
likes and beautiful faces coming in, streaming up there. Paul says, thanks, Cath and Jay and Josh. Well done. All sounding great. Bye. Take care, everybody. Have a great night or day.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Until
Thank you,
next
Paul,
time.
for all
Thanks,
your
Paul.
lovely greetings. Lots of love and hugs, he says. Asuk says, you are my rock, Cath. Thank you. Oh, bless you, Asuk. You're another survivor too.
Yes.
Thank you to Robin. Robin says, so much empathy for the tinnitus. That sound is much too unpleasant. I get dissonant chords all the time. I always had tinnitus for years and years and years.
I've
but
got it now. I can hear it.
yeah,
happening now.
but it never bothered me because it was just in the background. It came and it went. Sometimes I noticed it and went, oh, yeah. But it wasn't a problem. I could really live my life with ignoring it. But when I woke up from surgery, it was just next level. So I sudden deafness from the surgery, and then this next level tinnitus that I can't do anything about, and it does distract me.
Masterful in that we don't get.
Do you only hear it in
We don't
one
get
ear, or-
everyday complaints.
Well,
Catherine just kind of lives with it and doesn't constantly go on about having tinnitus. But really, you know, what a terrible thing to have to suffer.
It's boring.
It's tragic because it's something that can't be fixed yet, because it's just, especially in your case, the only way to fix it would be to lose complete hearing in that
I
ear.
don't think she loses the tinnitus.
I don't think so. I've talked to people on my support group, and they've got total deafness and tinnitus. So it's like insult to injury, but at the same time, I know it could be worse. So although I do complain from time to time.
The brain, it's you hearing your own electrical signals, basically.
Yeah.
The brain, you actually technically always can hear it, but your brain is supposed to tune it out.
Right.
But sometimes it messes up and you'll get a little bit, and sometimes something goes wrong and you get like permanent tinnitus. And then when you go deaf in one ear, especially due to nerve damage, I'd imagine that's probably what causes all of it.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm getting lots of lovely comments from people that I didn't see before. Thank you so much. Cassie says, beautiful harmonies and a backstory. That was the dance hall days, I think. Kay Morris says, I love dancing at Cloudland. You danced there too, Kay. What was your favourite style of dance? Sue Treadgold says, best sprung floor in the Southern Hemisphere. We would be dancing or training 6 days a week. Oh my gosh, you must have been an incredible dancer. Sharon said, yes, I am in Toowoomba. It's a bit cool up there now, I would imagine. I'm going up there tomorrow, actually. Chris says, music kills tumours. Let's hope so.
Let's hope so, Chris. That would be really nice to think.
Mine was growing for 10 to 15 years, they reckon, without me knowing about it.
Yeah, we were doing music then. So,
and we were doing music that whole time. So let's hope. Sharon says, oh, Cath made Mallory shrivel and shrivel. Yes, 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 shrivel, shrivel, shrivel and die. Mallory, not anyone else. Paul says, Superstar Cath, Tell Me Doctor is a great song. You have done well to even be here and to sing. Well done. Thank you. Well, I did have trouble with my voice, you probably remember.
Yeah,
the surgery took my voice away, and I had to have months of speech therapy and singing lessons to get my voice back. Cassie says, wow, it must have been challenging not knowing what was happening. It took 18 months to get that diagnosis, and I didn't actually get the diagnosis from the neurologist who had ordered the MRI. So it was a frustrating process, but I came through in the end. Mallory, kind of the mistress in your life, taking space in your brains and emotions. She arrived and she won't leave, lol, like a mistress. Yeah, like the type of Dangerous Liaisons type mistress. But yeah, let's hope we get rid of her out of the house. She can go. I've actually got a song in the making called Get Out of My Head, and that's going to be the one where we banish her. Tinnitus sucks, says Sharon. Yes, it does. Gary Morris says, get effed, Mallory, however you spell your name. You spelled it right the first time. Julie Jules, hello Julie Jules, good to have you. I'm just making sure that I've got everyone's comments and responded. Too deadly, you guys, says Sharon. Thank you so much. I really needed to hear your great vibes tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. It's been great to have you.
It's great having a gig each week. You know, live gigs nowadays are not so easy to come by for original artists like us. So we decided that we would have a residency, and since we couldn't manage to get one at a venue in Brisbane, we figured that we used to put house concerts on here. We probably still will do one of these days. So we thought, well, if we were putting house concerts on for other people, we should put them on for ourselves. So that's what we're doing.
We've got a residency in our residence.
In our residence.
We are the artists in residence.
That's the definition
at
of
Mundy-Turner,
residency, isn't it?
at the Mundy-Turner residence. Yeah, exactly. Cole Furphy is here. Hi, Cole.
Hey,
Cole is also in Solid Rock. A wonderful night, says Sue. Cassie says, brilliant. Chris says, solid performance. You're awesome, goannas. And he's given all these little goanna emojis. Thank you. Leanne says, you do not complain very much at all, Cath. I feel like I do. I feel like I'm always going, you're tinnitus.
I'm with her 24/7, and really, you know, she hardly ever mentions it unless a certain moment it becomes overwhelming. And at that point, all you can do is hold each other and just hope that you can...
You are very tolerant of my complaints.
No.
You are.
Jeez, you know, if it was me, I'd be complaining all the time. Because I'm a man for a start, and I don't know whether I could put up with it. I think
He
I'd be
can
going
say that.
potty.
He can say that.
I can say that and get away with it.
Cole says, "Hi guys, I've been practicing We Belong." Oh, that's awesome, Cole.
Oh,
Enjoying
great.
the
Good on you,
show.
Cole.
Thank you. We're supposed to be finished the show, but I just wanted to catch up on all the comments. It's been a delight to have you all. Good night and have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, don't forget to download Dancehall Days
Dancehall
from
Days.
blueshamrockmusic.com.
Come.
Okay. And share, tell all your friends so that we get
Please do.
get some traction with
And
this.
build
So
our audience.
That's the way.
Thank
right.
you, everybody.
Love you all.
Love
Good
you.
night. Good morning.
Good morning. Good
Good
night. Good afternoon. Good evening and good night.